There was a densely packed session of the Security Council at New York when Persia's ailing premier, Dr. Mossadegh, arrived on the arm of Mr. Trygve Lie, the United Nations Secretary. Shaky on his pins, but firm enough in his policy, he was opposed by Britain's Sir Gladwin Jebb. Dr. Mossadegh, speaking in French, reiterated the Persian attitude to the oil dispute. Sir Gladwin asked Dr. Mossadegh
not to brood unduly on old in broader aspects, and to show by his attitude that he too welcomes a constructive solution, which, as I think I said in my initial speech, will enable us to achieve some synthesis between the industrialized West and the as yet only partially industrialized nations of the immemorial East that will redound to the benefit of the world as a whole.
In 1979, the Iranian Revolution upended the political order of the Middle East, sweeping power from the country's pro-American monarch, Mohammad Reza Pahlavi. The forces that coalesced to ouster the Shah from power were broad, including not only religious conservatives, but liberal, socialists, communists, and national minorities. However, it was the country's religious establishment under the leadership of Ayatollah Khomeini that were ultimately able to take power and establish an Islamic Republic. This week on This is Revolution, we take a deep dive into the Iranian Revolution and its aftermath. What were its origins? What political forces contested for power during the revolution, and how has that contest played out in the post-revolutionary era? And in what ways has Iran's continuous relationship with the United States affected political developments over the last 4 decades? This is Revolution.
He had a large army, well-disciplined, well-organized, well-trained. He had a very effective security organization, well-known, small or big. And yet this gigantic power was collapsed. And the revolutionaries did not receive the help from any other foreign countries. We know that after the World War II, you had the problem of unemployment. I know that after Vietnam War, in Americans they have unemployment. That doesn't have anything to do with our revolution being an Islamic one. But what you don't understand, when you come to judge us, like the Marxists, they don't understand. They say, all right, why this religious revolution? Your concept is good, is effective, is maybe perfect, but only can apply on your own situation.
Fine, but people ask, where are you going? Are you going to be aligned to the East, the West? I mean, particularly, say, for instance, in America.
No, we are not going to align with anyone. We are non-aligned. You know that our foreign policy is based on non-alignment, but it is neutral, but it is positive.
Does this mean that you are seeing yourself as an alternative power bloc?
Yes. The idea, not us. The idea to be a positive neutralist.
As an alternative to capitalism or communism?
That's right.